All right, we're back for episode 2, and per viewer request all week, the lines have been off the charts. We have the big man, Joe Finley. Everyone's requesting, we want the big man, Well, the big man's here, and we got a few questions for you. Let's just start since we're going on the road.
Let me just start here.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I don't disappoint like Kimbo Slice did this past week in his debut on national television. Kimbo, 14 seconds, man. I don't know what happened. Here you are.
We'll make sure he gets that message.
Don't want to disappoint.
He logs in about once a week anyway. So, seeing as we're heading off to Boston tomorrow, this episode's going to be a little bit about the road and the road trips, what we do on the trips. Let's just start with, what's your favorite prank to do on the road?
Oh man, my favorite road prank, since Robbie Bina has left, no longer able to pull this off, well, not on ourselves at least. You take the top of the toilet off, and you take the hose that refills the tank, and when you take that hose and you turn it back facing outside the toilet and put the top back on, so when Robbie would go to flush the toilet, it'd spray him with a jet of water. It'd be continuous until he figured out to either turn the water off or wrestle the hose and stick it back in the tank. I just want to put a side note in there. Jones, Mardo, if you guys are out there, know what's coming for you.
And just so we're clear, Bina was your own roommate, so you sabotage your own room most of the time.
Yeah, I took many showers with a wet bathroom floor, to say the least.
Okay.
Yeah. That I got to give credit where credit's due. That one came from Kyle Radke, freshman year roommate. He showed me the ropes.
He was one of the better ones we've had in our 4 years. Yeah. Okay, let's go back and go back to the airport. We talked to Pat last week. We're gonna have a 4-hour layover again. On the way home Sunday morning. What kind of airport hijinks? Pranks on guys. What do you do to keep yourself busy 4 hours?
An oldie but a goodie.
Obviously.
I think this last one came when we were in a long layover from Anchorage, and a few of the guys now that have left, TJ Oshie and Anthony Greco, myself, were sitting there with athletic trainer Mark Poolman, and we figured out, or someone figured out, I think Osh figured out that they sell dental floss at the airport kiosk or whatever it is, and Grex,
the Hudson News store.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. And Grex decided that he whipped out his wad and put a few dollar bills out there, and we were doing the old dollar bill on the end of a string trick, and it entertained us for better part of a couple hours.
I remember that. That was quite a scene that was caused that day.
Yeah, we ended up losing the dollar too. So.
It's to be expected. Once we get to Boston, it's new season, new roommates, freshmen are along for the first time. Word on the street is you have Finagi as your roommate. What do you got to tell him? What's going to go on in that room this weekend?
He'll be in for quite a few surprises, to say the least, but I'll just assure you guys one thing: he will not be touching the remote control. That's for upperclassmen only, and I got a good feeling he's not going to try me out, and if he does, he still won't be touching the remote.
Well, I think that's all the time we have. Thanks for joining us on the road episode 2. We'll be back next week with episode 3. Thanks for watching.